I would like to mention a few disclaimers. We are not going to, uh, make career decisions for you. We would only help you discover yourself so that you become worthy of taking those sound decisions. We will not suggest anything. We will not make career decisions for you. So we will not say that, oh, you happen to be this personality, so you should go into engineering. We will keep the template in front of you. We will make you worthy of reading that analysis, and hence you decide for yourself what you need to do. And that's what a good coach should do. Just a sec. Yeah. During our course of interaction, we will also not advocate that parents should or should not interfere in their child's career making decisions. Nor are we also saying that children should be left alone, and it's the new evolved age. They should be left alone to take their own decisions. They are independent. They are individuals in themselves now, who would be choosing careers at the very early thresholds, class 10, class 12 students who haven't seen the world outside. For them, it is very important that the parents are quintessentially involved in their career making choice, career making decisions. So they have to be there. We will all also not advocate for any vocational training in any particular field. For us, everything is all fields are equal. All domains are. Yeah. So we also have no affiliation with any particular kind of test or brand. Our pitch is entirely going to be developmental in intent. Uh, Based on our experience and the research that we've done in past, there are certain tests that we align with from content point of view, and that's what we generally use for interventions. So, which means that the intent is clear. All of us present here on this platform today will have to get this clear right in the beginning, that the intent is going to be knowing ourselves first. Once we know who we are, once we have the belief system formed here, it is then we get on to the next step of deciding where we want to go. With me, all of us? So, yeah, I'd like to just make the session a little lighter and take you all to, a small video clipping. Is it visible?
और सुना बेटा, तुम्हारा क्या इरादा है, क्या करने वाले हो?
अभी तो मैं घर जा रहा हूँ और शाम को परवेश और अशोक के साथ मैं सोचा था।
तुम्हारा आज का प्रोग्राम नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ, मैं जिंदगी की बात कर रहा हूँ। और सुना बेटा,
You mean life?
Is it visible?
अभी तो मैं घर जा रहा हूँ। Right, uncle. और शाम को परवेश और अशोक के साथ
और सुना बेटा, देखो, दुनिया में काम कोई भी करो, अच्छी तरह करना जरूरी है। तुम साइंटिस्ट बनो मगर अच्छे साइंटिस्ट नहीं बनो, क्या फायदा?
अशोक के साथ मैं
घास काटने वाला बनो मगर अच्छा घास काटो तो कोई मतलब है कि नहीं?
सही कहा। तो अंकल मैं चलूं?
अरे रोमी तो आ जाए।
नो प्रॉब्लम, मैं फोन कर लूंगा उसे।
Isn't that a familiar situation? So many of us, we very often dabble with this kind of a situation, either at home, with friends, at place of work. We really don't know where we are heading. Because we have all the templates. Maggie 2 Minute has given us everything at the click of the finger. For everything, Google is there. All answers are there around us. But we don't know ourselves, where we are heading. And this trait, this symptom, has actually given rise to a lot of mental and physical and socio-economic problems around us. So there are a whole lot of, issues that students at the early juncture of the threshold of the careers that they are at, they go through. 1 in 4 teens in India, they say, is depressed. That's what WHO says about us. 26 students witness life-threatening situations in India on a daily basis. Now, this is all factual information coming out of studies conducted over a period of time for various demographies. What are we doing? What are we doing with this precious resource that we have? I mean, this is the resource that is going to either lead the country tomorrow, be those engineers building bridges, sitting in parliament, making important decisions. Is that how we want to really groom their mind? Is that how they're going to really uh, shape themselves, their careers? Half of them would not even know where they're heading in life. Or maybe under too much of pressure, because all of us want to become doctors and engineers. Is that the only thing? Mitra referred to one of the value propositions of Rotofine, that within a seed, the tree is already there. So every seed carries the potential of a tree within itself. If that be so, that means this seed can, if it already has the tree, all it needs is the right soil. Now, right soil does not mean the same type of soil. Why would I sow that seed at the same soil at the same place every time? So why engineering and medical, or maybe those handful of careers that we think of, why only that? And why that entire pressure that we are creating? So now in this entire rigmarole, there are these 3 agencies which are involved. One, of course, the student himself. Second is the ecosystem at home, the parents, the family, the relatives. We've been having this business in this generation, so you got to do the same. We got to follow the beaten track. Maybe yes, maybe no, we don't know. Then the academicians, the schools. So why not we all collaborate together? The need of the hour is to collaborate together, because to take a more sound decision, because what stood good for us 10, 20, 30, 50 years ago will not hold good now. There are no templates in life. The way the scenario is changing, Mr. Jain mentioned about AI. Yes, automation is going to wipe out 8 million jobs by 2025. So are we still going to harp on those few select fields that we keep talking about? Are we still going to keep pressurizing these young minds into following something which never existed, which existed in our age, but we are not privy to it because the times have changed? So why not reflect within and get on to creating those platforms where all these 3 agencies come together to collaborate and make that entire decision-making process simple. Align it to the individual for whom the decision is to be taken, rather than following a beaten track. Let me ask, people here today, for all those, especially for all those who've been working, who've had job experience, so basically parents, teachers, the others who joined from the participants. How many of you, when you made your career choice 10, 20, 15, 30 years ago, how many of you made your career choice according to what you want? Or is it that you were either forced into that career choice, or maybe some of your uncles or relatives, one rich uncle or somebody in, the astrologer of the family told you to, आपका बेटा तो engineer बनना चाहिए, and so you naturally aligned to that career. Why not have an audience poll on that? I will, if you have your laptops, your tablets with you, those of you who do, and if you can log in, I will take you on to I would request you guys to go on Mentimeter and let's make it a little more interesting. Let's see what the stats say. So I will allow you some time to log into Mentimeter, mentimeter.com. And if you see here at the top of the slide, if you use this code, you will automatically get onto this whole question. Who influenced my decision about my career choice? The time right now is 7:13 by my watch, and let's take 2 minutes before we set the ball rolling further. 7:15 we get back. We'll have live poll stats with us.
Okay, Major. So if people can see in the chat box, the link and the password is there. It is www.menti.com. And then there is a password there. So on your chat, if you can open the chat, that is there. You can log in there and you can answer this question. The code to enter is 9142302.
Yeah.
9142302. Log in to menti.com.
So out of about 117 responses so far, we have 17 who say it was parents' pressure and expectations. 5 say that it was because of socio-economic conditions. 4 say that it was because of academic scores. The blue side is growing again. 3 because of poor peer competition. 14 say my personality. Good. Means we presume that these 14 knew themselves well. 3 because of family value system. 6 because of parents' legacy. Wow. And a sizable 61 do admit that yes, it was their own wise decision, which is an encouraging trend.
Major, if you could just show the Mentimeter screen live, if that's possible, then that would be nice to see the results.
So this is the live screen.
We can see only your presentation.
The screen is on. I'll show it again. Just a sec.
May just share your complete screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Yeah. So this is real-time statistics. And as I said, if the right side red bar of 70, if that's true, that's an encouraging trend. Though in most of our sessions, the left side, the blue scale, which is parents' pressure or the socio-economic conditions or peer competition, those happen to go heavy. Right? There are the more number of people there. I'm very happy that the right side here is more encouraging. But nonetheless, if we take the broad spectrum of people around us, a whole lot of us actually would have entered into our careers because of maybe lack of knowledge in those days, peer pressure, and a lot of us still take our decisions, career decisions, based on those parameters. So, as I said, there would always be, parents' pressure, expectations, personalities, gender, legacy, or the quintessential astrologer, Babaji, the Guruji of the family, with all due respects to all. But these are not scientific methods. These are not logic-driven methods that would take you to your career. This is hit and trial. This is so I may maybe because of my respect for you as a child, respect for my parents, I might go with what you tell me, but then for the rest of my life, I'm actually wearing or living another identity. I'm not really doing what I wanted to do, where I intrinsically was aligned, right? And that's what gives rise to these questions, various questions. Oh, how I wish I could have stood to my decision. How I wish I could have followed my passion to sing. Something forced upon me. Am I happy doing what I'm doing? Do I know where I'm heading? Is there a scientific way of gaining more information on how really to take this decision? And this whole fear around these decisions, which creates this big bubble of insecurity and the mental trauma that we go through, is not really required. Because these decisions that we take are merely choices, nothing more. And with each choice comes an opportunity. It could be a failed opportunity, it could be a successful opportunity, it could be simply a missed opportunity, but just an opportunity. So why this pressure around the entire career decision that we take? It's a fallacy. One decision can ruin my life, no? So it could be, I'll tell you my own story. So I was actually preparing for CAT way back in the 90s. And somebody in my family who happened to get married to an army officer, said that, army is great. Why don't you try for the army? You're tall and the uniform would sit well on you. And impressionable mind as I was, I said, oh, really? Yeah, I mean, I could give it a try. Why not? So obviously, if you're preparing for CAT, CDS happens to be a cakewalk for you. So in my first attempt, I got through. And I joined the academy. My training starts. And in my first week, I see hell live in front of me. So we were booted. We were, showered with chaste abuses. And that's the way the armies across the world would toughen soldiers up. And at the end of the 7th day, I realized this is not my cup of tea. So, but what do? Now, here's a decision that I have taken. Maybe I didn't want to do, maybe I didn't even know whether I really wanted to do it or not. Had I gone through a scientific way of knowing what I really wanted, maybe I would have been more aligned with the decision that I took. So I don't say that I was not meant for the army. I don't say that I was meant for the army, but I had no clue whether I was meant or not meant, because I never went through that kind of an advice or that kind of a process of decision making. But now there I was in the academy. What do? So I have to take ownership. I had to take ownership of the decision that I took, the circumstances. So I went to the bathroom. I opened the shower. I stood under the shower in my uniform and I cried. I cried like hell. And I told myself, I am now not stepping back. I'm not going back home. I'm not leaving the academy. I'm going to continue with what I've done, the decision that I took. That's another way. So tell me, with now this is a question for the education fraternity, the parents at large. With the way we have been making decisions in the past for various reasons, Do you really think we could make decisions for our children the same way today? Knowing that this generation actually is a very, very diverse generation, something very different from what we were. Can you really say that, what you did 25 years ago, the same template maybe you could throw on the children today? No. How can you? Knowing very well that this is an evolved generation. They are more wired than any of us were in our time. Their entire, if I may put it across that way, their entire ABCD has changed. So, yes, A still means A for apple for them, but not the apple, the red apple that we used to talk about. B is no longer the ball, it's the Bluetooth. C is no longer cat for them, but chat. Their entire spectrum of imagination and existence has changed. So the templates that we fit to ourselves or to our peer generations 10, 20, 30 years ago will not hold good today. There has to be a different method to handle this generation, whether you call him the Gen Z or the millennials or whatever. So the context, if we are talking about the context has changed. It has changed dramatically. This is a generation which is more alert and living in a constantly evolving environment, constantly evolving. There are new patterns evolving every day. They live in an age where real-time info gets shared quickly. You need something, in a flick of a second through WhatsApp or social media or your video platforms, the information gets transmitted. No time. Could we think of that 10, 20, 30 years ago? No way. Hence, this generation is more analytical in their decision making. They will weigh pros and cons. So you tell them today, this is right. They will pause a little. Maybe they will hear you out, honor that piece of information, but quickly go on Google and check. They will validate. At least the sensible would validate. A lot of us out there don't really validate information. Hence, we say that this generation is thoroughly evolved. I mean, if they have to keep in touch with their friends, they don't really need to call them over, go over to their place. They have Skype, they have WhatsApp, and they have a whole lot of apps to do that for them. They don't need you to take them out to a mall or to a zoo to entertain them. They have Netflix, they have Prime Video to do that. So just imagine the kind of environment this generation is living in. Do we still feel that the age-old method of deciding careers would then hold good? No way. No way. They are methodically right in everything that they are doing. And let me tell you, this generation is going damn fast through a metamorphosis. I mean, vis-a-vis our generation, they are heading for a different kind of a big bang stage. Our generation, and I'm not too old when I say that, but yeah, maybe 25, 30 years ago, our generation saw a different kind of a transition. We saw the, one telephone in the neighborhood to each home having the old landline phone, and then the bulky mobile phones, then the touch phones. These guys are born in a different age altogether, which is the digital age. So how does the old method of taking decisions on career hold good today? The whole physical environment has changed. So I don't know if it would be correct to put it that way, but the handling has to be very, very scientific in nature, even if we take that in the lighter way. There are no templates. There are no templates. So just imagine, another study suggests that there are about more than 12,000 careers out there. So your child would be making that 1 out of 12,000 career choice for himself. Don't you think that's too much to actually sieve information from? What a clutter! What a plethora of information that we have around us on careers. So I don't say so. It's a safer option to choose between the beaten track, the 2, 3, 4, 5 vocations that we have, careers that we have, and that's life. That makes life easy. No, it's not like that. And still, after taking those decisions, there is high probability that your child may not like that vocation, that career chosen, and might want to change tracks after a few years. Nothing wrong with that either. Why? Because it's just a choice. It's not a life-threatening decision that we have taken. It's not life or death at all. So we need to understand that choosing careers is not as linear as we believe it to be. It's not a glitch-free linear path. Right? If it was so, life would have been a cakewalk. So I'm studying accounting, hence I'll become a CA. No, it doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that anymore, especially in today's world. What looks like a linear path is actually a very, very twisted, meandering road that we follow to reach our destination. And as I said in my the initial share that I said कि यूं तो मैं जिंदगी के साथ बहुत दूर तलक गया, वो अलग बात है कि उससे तारुफ ना हो सका. तो कभी कभी पूरी लाइफ निकल जाती है, हमें ये समझते कि हमें एक्चुअली लाइफ में चाहिए क्या था. और अगर ऐसा कुछ टेम्पलेट होता कि हम सोच लेते कि ओके अगर मैं ये चूज करूंगा तो ये हो जाएगा, फिर मैं ये खुश होऊंगा, अगर ऐसा होता तो पूरी दुनिया खुश क्यों ना होती. अगर ऐसा होता तो हमारे पास रोज इतने स्टूडेंट्स के केसेस क्यों आते हैं. दे आर अंडर डिप्रेशन, लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग सिचुएशंस, not able to choose careers, confused totally, getting into careers, opting out, somebody doing engineering, going to an IIM, and then finally landing up in a bank. What's happening? So this is a complete fallacy that career decisions are a pure straight line. No. Your majors may not necessarily equal your career. Whatever you major in, so today if so as Mr. Jain also said that the new education policy says that from class 6 onwards, we give the student the right to choose his career and even get out of that choice and come back and choose something else. Now this is happening, I presume, after having realized that it is not as straight as we believed it to be. There have to be options to meander. There will have to be those platforms where we honor those kind of twists and turns in our entire career making process. Look at these people. Anand Mahindra, masters in filmmaking and architecture. Where is he today? Managing a big business group. What about filmmaking? No one knows. Though we really don't know what prompted these guys to get into the professions that they are today. But yes, their degrees, their educational lineage that they followed, the path that they followed, is not commensurate to where they are today. Kunal Shah, bachelor's in philosophy, finally heads free charge, sets up free charge. Would anybody ever imagine that Arundhati Bhattacharya, an English literature graduate, would be the ex-chairperson of State Bank, heading a bank, a huge bank? Their skills to handle that ambiguity and adaptive mindset, I think, got them where they are today. And if that be the reality, then why are we simply and only harping on the stream and the score? Now again, both the other agencies, the parents, the ecosystem at home, and the educators, and my humble request to all of them, please reflect on this aspect. When we have scores of such heroes around us who've shifted tracks in life, then why are we still harping on the scores and the domain? Not that, of course, to channelize the student's mind in a certain direction, you need to have a reference point. So I don't say that you don't do that, but doing only that is where the problem lies. But these twists and turns in their career paths can look a little chaotic on surface, which probably we're not even privy to. But if you dig deep, you'll often find that the person was able to take lessons and skills, I think, from every circumstance, every moment, every twist that came in his or her life, and simply converted that moment into an opportunity, which means the flexibility to adapt to that situation, to handle ambiguity is what the world is looking for, not just following a beaten track. It would not be out of place to mention that these people took ownership of their decisions. As I said, when I felt in the army that no, maybe this is not the place, I knew what my reality was. I knew what my socio-economic reality was, what my family reality was, and where I was. Now I couldn't have gone back home. So in the army, they say, either you do what you like or you start liking what you do. So it's with that dictum in mind that we take ownership of what we've landed into. And whatever we need to do to pursue our passion in life, come on, we have all the time in the world to again get back. Today I'm doing what I wanted to do after having had a very successful stint with the Indian Army. I'm back to what I wanted to do. Nothing stops me. But at that point in time, the decisions that I took were not good or bad decisions. It was not a bad decision. It was a decision that was commensurate to the context, that particular situation. And I took ownership of that. So parents, teachers, even students themselves, please do not take yourself through that, on a guilt trip that why, heavens will fall if I take, a wrong decision. Nothing will happen. Whether it's a wrong decision or a right decision, it will give you loads of learning for you to move ahead in life. All you need to do is take that leap of faith on a certain belief system. Very important to have a belief system. You don't have a belief system, it's like sailing on a ship on high seas without your sails intact. You need to have that belief system. Take that plunge, take that leap of faith, simply to explore that moment. And most importantly, to never look back and say, it's because of him that I took that decision, or it's because of that person that I couldn't do this. I couldn't be a doctor, I couldn't be an engineer. No. Don't pass the buck then. So you clearly see that these heroes, these people that we are discussing, the likes of Arundhati Bhattacharya, Anand Mahindra, for them their learning path, their academic path, and the degree was not what paved the future for them. Manisha, would you want to comment on that? Would you want to add to it?
Yeah, so this is completely a myth कि आपकी अगर डिग्री जो आपने ली है वो आपके अर्निंग पावर से कनेक्ट होती है, सैलरी से कनेक्ट होती है. एक पहला तो हमने ये सुना था कि करियर स्ट्रेट लाइन कभी भी नहीं होता है. दूसरा है कि माय डिग्री इज इक्वल टू माय अर्निंग पावर. सो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ अस go through this confusion that I have done an MBA degree from a particular institute. मुझे आगे आके 20 लाख की नौकरी. So that is practically not possible because बहुत सारे और फैक्टर्स होते हैं विच इज व्हाट इज कंसिडर्ड वाइल, और ये डिग्री और अर्निंग कितना होगा आपका, सैलरी कितनी होगी, ये कंप्लीटली डिपेंड करेगा ऑन सर्टेन फैक्टर्स, जो आई थिंक बहुत सारे लोगों के क्वेश्चन है कि हमको करना क्या चाहिए, हम पता कैसे करें। ऊर्जा जी, दीपक जी, आप बड़े रेस्टलेस हो रहे हैं, सो लेट अस गो अहेड। रवि, आप थोड़ा सा 2 स्लाइड आगे कर दीजिए। व्हाट इज दैट एक्चुअली यू नीड टू डू टू फाइंड द राइट करियर चॉइस। सो दिस इज समथिंग विच वी नीड टू लुक एट, दैट हमें किस तरीके से हमारे करियर को चुनना है। बहुत सारे सवाल दिमाग में डेफिनेटली हैं। सो द फर्स्ट थिंग इज यू नीड टू नो योर सेल्फ वेरी वेल, जहां से ये होल कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ दिस वेबिनार शुरू हुआ था कि क्या मैं अपने आप को जानता हूँ या जानती हूँ। सो दैट इज व्हाट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड। उसके बाद करियर ऑप्शंस क्या हैं। जब ये कहा गया है कि 12,000 से ज्यादा करियर ऑप्शंस हैं, तो मुझे किन करियर ऑप्शंस को एक्सप्लोर करना है अपने आप को जानने के बाद। एंड उसके बाद व्हाट आर द डायरेक्शंस एंड आई नीड टू सेट माई सेल्फ, मुझे किन किन पैरामीटर्स को कंसिडर करना है मेरे करियर्स को चुनने के लिए, और फिर मुझे क्या एक्शन लेना है। सो चलिए थोड़ा सा अपने आप को जानते हैं। लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड। यस, वी विल गाइड यू ऑन डिफरेंट करियर्स। मिस्टर स्वाध्याय, जस्ट थोड़ी देर रुक जाइए आप। सो डिस्कवरिंग सेल्फ में 4 चीजें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती हैं, या आपको जानने की बहुत जरूरत होती है अपने बारे में कि द फर्स्ट एंड द फॉरमोस्ट, मैं किस तरीके से बना हुआ हूँ या बनी हुई हूँ, मेरी पर्सनैलिटी क्या है। ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है कि मेरे अंदर क्या क्या ऐसी चीजें हैं जिन और किस चीजों से मैं बना हूँ, मेरा पूरा सिस्टम कैसे ढला है, शुरू बचपन से मैं किस तरह से ढला हूँ, और व्हाट आर द थिंग्स वी नीड टू लुक एट इन पर्सनैलिटी। दूसरा, मुझे किन चीजों में इंटरेस्ट है, ऐसी कौन सी चीजें हैं जो मुझे मेरी हॉबीज हैं, मेरी लाइक्स हैं, मेरे डिसलाइक्स हैं, मेरे पैशंस हैं, उनको जानना बहुत जरूरी है। उसके बाद एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज भी आती है, मेरा वैल्यू सिस्टम क्या है, कि ऐसी कौन सी चीजें हैं जो मुझे ड्राइव करती हैं एक मीनिंगफुल एक्शन लेने के लिए या पर्पसफुल एक्शन लेने के लिए, या मेरे कौन से ऐसे बिलीव्स हैं, रवि ने अभी बिलीफ सिस्टम की बात भी करी थी, जो मुझे गाइड करते हैं या मोटिवेट करते हैं एक पर्टिकुलर चीज को करने के लिए। और लास्ट, मेरे को ये समझना जरूरी है कि मुझे इन सबको मिला के किन चीजों में अपनी एनर्जी, एफर्ट और सारी गाइडेंस डालनी है, या किन चीजों में एजुकेशन ज्यादा लेनी है, व्हाट आर द एरियाज आई नीड टू कवर सो दैट मेरी एबिलिटीज और स्किल्स उनके साथ अलाइन हो। थोड़ा सा और समझते हैं कि हमारे इंटरेस्ट किन किन एरियाज में हम देख सकते हैं। सो ग्लोबली अगर आप देखेंगे, देर आर 6 इंटरेस्ट स्केल्स होते हैं हमारे, और उसमें 19 अलग अलग स्केल्स होते हैं। तो आप अगर कोई सिस्टमैटिक साइंटिफिक अप्रोच लेंगे तो ये कोई करियर टेस्ट में ये सारे स्केल्स के इंटरेस्ट लेवल्स के बारे में आपको पता लगता है। सो जैसे रियलिस्टिक हम लेते हैं तो ये सारे वो प्रैक्टिकल करियर्स होते हैं या एक्टिविटीज होती हैं जो हम रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में फिजिकल लेबर से करते हैं, और या फिर हम किसी टूल्स मशीनरी के साथ मिल के करते हैं। सो इंजीनियरिंग करियर्स हो गए आपके, फिजिकल स्पोर्ट्स रिलेटेड करियर्स हो गए आपके, प्लांट्स एनिमल्स के साथ करियर्स हो गए, वो सारे यहाँ पे आते हैं। तो ये अलग अलग इंटरेस्ट हैं जो आपके हम कैप्चर कर सकते हैं, आप खुद समझ सकते हैं अपने बारे में। अब यहाँ समझना बहुत जरूरी है इंटरेस्ट होता क्या है। इंटरेस्ट वो चीज होती है जो आप रेगुलरली करते हैं, जिस चीज में आपको मजा आता है, थिंग्स विच मोटिवेट यू, थिंग्स विच टेक यू टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल। ओके, देन कम्स इन्वेस्टिगेटिव, जो कंप्लीटली आपका लॉजिकल माइंडसेट कैसा है, आप प्रॉब्लम्स को तोड़ कैसे सकते हैं, प्रॉब्लम्स के साथ नंबर और डेटा को कैसे जोड़ सकते हैं। सो करियर्स इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी के अंदर जो होते हैं, करियर्स रिसर्च के अंदर जो होते हैं, करियर्स मैथ्स और स्टैट्स से कनेक्टेड जो होते हैं, करियर्स साइंसेज और सोशल साइंसेज से जो कनेक्ट होते हैं, ऑल दोज काइंड्स ऑफ करियर्स कम हियर।
यहाँ पे आई थिंक मनीषा एक बात और बताना थोड़ा लाजमी होगा कि जब हम इन्वेस्टिगेटिव या हम किसी भी न्यूमेरिकल चीज़ की बात करते हैं, हमारा ध्यान सिर्फ, या लॉजिकल रीजनिंग की बात करते हैं, हमारा ध्यान सिर्फ मैथ्स वाले स्ट्रीम की तरफ जाता है। बट इसका मतलब वो नहीं है, इट इज ऑल अबाउट हाउ यू सीक्वेंस योर थॉट्स इन योर माइंड, हाउ द सीक्वेंसिंग इज हैपनिंग। सो इट नेसेसरली डज नॉट मीन कि अगर मेरा ओरिएंटेशन, एक मेरा इंटरेस्ट जो है वो इन्वेस्टिगेटिव प्रोफाइल वाला मेरा इंटरेस्ट है, तो मैं मैथ्स और स्टैट्स की तरफ ही जाऊंगा। नो, देयर आर होल लॉट ऑफ अदर करियर फील्ड्स व्हिच माइट रिक्वायर अ सिमिलर बेंट ऑफ माइंड।
ठीक है, उसकी बात करेंगे रवि, वो भी आएगा अभी, जहां हम सिमिलरिटी से कंसिडर करेंगे, क्योंकि राइटली सेड एक लाइन में हम नहीं जा सकते हैं, और बहुत सारे करियर्स बहुत सारे जगह फॉल करते हैं, तो उनका कोऑर्डिनेशन हमको देखना पड़ता है। उस कोऑर्डिनेशन की बात थोड़ा सा आगे करेंगे। फिर आते हैं आर्टिस्टिक और क्रिएटिव रिलेटेड करियर्स, जहाँ पे हम आर्ट वर्क, और हम रीडिंग राइटिंग के करियर्स या फिर हम डांस एक्टिंग सिंगिंग वो सारे करियर्स एक्सप्लोर करते हैं। उसके बाद आता है हमारा इंटरेस्ट सोशल वर्क में, हमारा इंटरेस्ट डॉक्टर बनने में या लोगों की मदद करने में, इमोशनली, फिजिकली, स्पिरिचुअली, रिलीजियसली या गाइड करने के, ऑल दोज काइंड्स ऑफ इंटरेस्ट लेवल्स कम हियर। देन आता है कि आप में से किसी को अपना बिजनेस शुरू करना होगा, आप में से किसी को एमबीए करना होगा, आप में से किसी को कंपनी में बहुत सारे मैनेजर के रोल पे जाना होगा। आप वो सारे करियर्स यहाँ पे आते हैं। लॉयर बनना है आपको, पॉलिटिशियन बनना है कुछ लोगों को, वो सारे करियर्स यहाँ पे आते हैं। एंड देन लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, बहुत सारे लोग कॉमर्स फील्ड से होंगे, सीए बनना चाहते हैं, सीएस बनना चाहते हैं, या फिर एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव आईएएस, यहाँ पे हमारे आईएएस सर भी हैं, वहाँ वो सारे करियर्स यहाँ पे आते हैं। तो ये सारे आपके इंटरेस्ट स्केल्स कहलाते हैं। नाउ पहले तो हमें ये जानना जरूरी है हमारे इंटरेस्ट क्या है, उसके बाद हम एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज समझते हैं कि इन इंटरेस्ट के साथ एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज अलाइन होती है, वो होती है हमारी पर्सनैलिटी। हमारे अंदर ऐसी कौन सी स्ट्रेंथ्स और वीकनेस में वर्ड यूज करना चाहूंगी, सब लोग समझते हैं बट अदरवाइज हम लोग डेवलपमेंटल एरियाज यूज करते हैं बिकॉज वी आर एबल टू वर्क ऑन देम। So what are the strengths and developmental areas we typically have so that they can support us in your career choices? Now एक personality के बारे में एक चीज समझनी बहुत जरूरी होती है कि ये वो चीजें होती है जिनसे आप बेसिकली बने हुए हैं। तो मैं इनको आपको चेंज तो नहीं कर सकती हूँ बिकॉज ये आपका डीएनए होता है, बट इसके इफेक्ट्स हम समझ सकते हैं। सो सपोज अगर आप अगर आप नए लोगों से मिलना पसंद नहीं करते हैं या फिर आप एकदम से किसी से खुल के बात नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो उसका क्या पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट है और क्या नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट है वो पर्सनालिटी से निकल के आता है। या फिर कई बार मैं ऐसे इंसान हूँ जो मुझे बहुत ज्यादा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पसंद नहीं है, मुझे बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रक्चर करना पसंद नहीं है कुछ चीजों को, या मेरे से मेरी अलमारी नहीं जमती है, मेरे से मेरी चीजें जगह पे नहीं रखी जाती, तो उसका पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट और नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट क्या हो सकता है हम वो समझते हैं। सो पर्सनैलिटी टॉक्स अबाउट योर स्ट्रेंथ्स एंड योर एरियाज ऑफ डेवलपमेंट and what impact they create on your career choices. इसको हम इंटरेस्ट के साथ मिलाते हैं और उसके बाद हम देखते हैं कि हम किस तरीके से हमारे पाथ को स्मूथ कर सकते हैं। और लास्ट हम एक और चीज इसमें मिलाते हैं, वो होती है हमारी एबिलिटीज। एबिलिटीज वो चीज है जो हम सीख सकते हैं, जो हमारी स्किल्स कहलाती हैं, जो हमारी नॉलेज कहलाती है। ओके आप वैसे तो हम उम्र भर सीखते हैं, वी लर्न ऑल थ्रू आउट आवर लाइफ एंड we completely go on learning different kinds of things, but यहाँ पे फोकस आता है कि हम किस तरह की लैंग्वेज लर्न करें कि हमारे करियर को सपोर्ट करें, किस तरह को अपनी भाषा को बनाएं या कम्युनिकेशन को मोल्ड करें ताकि हमारा करियर सपोर्ट हो। यहाँ पे रवि की जो बात एप्लीकेशन मैथमेटिक्स की बात थी वो हम लेके आते हैं कि किस तरीके से मैथ्स को एवरीडे लाइफ में अप्लाई करें। सी मैथ्स, कोर मैथ्स समझना नहीं, प्लस माइनस नहीं, बट द पॉइंट इज उस प्लस माइनस को हम किस तरीके से 2 + 2 को 22 कर सकते हैं या 4 कर सकते हैं, वो एबिलिटी की हम बात करते हैं। और वो डेफिनेटली बहुत कुछ हमारी रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में आता है। तो दैट इज न्यूमेरिकल एबिलिटी व्हाट वी नीड टू लर्न फ्रॉम। देन एब्स्ट्रैक्ट एबिलिटी, हम कितना एक सिचुएशन के बाहर खड़ा होकर सोच सकते हैं, कितना क्रिएटिव सोच सकते हैं, हमारा सीखने का दायरा कितना बढ़ा सकते हैं। सपोज हमारे पास सामने कोई प्रॉब्लम आई तो उसको कहाँ से देखना है, अंदर घुस के देखना है, बाहर खड़े होकर देखना है, ये सारी एबिलिटीज हम डेवलप करते हैं। उसके बाद अगर आप करियर चॉइस लेना चाहते हैं या आप कोई एक साउंड करियर डिसीजन लेना चाहते हैं, इन तीनों के इंटीग्रेशन के साथ हम डिफरेंट तरह के माइंडसेट्स डेवलप करते हैं। और ये जब हम माइंडसेट्स डेवलप करते हैं तब हम एक्चुअली करियर डिसीजन, सो हम किस तरह का माइंडसेट डेवलप कर रहे हैं, हम ऐसा माइंडसेट डेवलप करें जिसमें हम सारे आसपास के एनवायरनमेंट के एलिमेंट्स को भी समझ पाए। बहुत जरूरी है। वो एलिमेंट्स कौन होते हैं? हमारे टीचर्स, हमारा स्कूल, हमारे पेरेंट्स, हमारे रिलेटिव्स, हमारे आसपास का ऑर्डर, उनको समझना जरूरी है। तो वो माइंडसेट डेवलप करना भी बहुत जरूरी है। तो क्रिएटिव माइंडसेट डेवलप करना भी बहुत जरूरी है। जरूरी नहीं है सारे माइंडसेट्स आप एक साथ डेवलप करो, बट आपके करियर चॉइस के लिए किस तरह के माइंडसेट डेवलप करना है वो भी इन टेस्ट से पता लग जाता है। मैंने पहले आपको कहा था अगर आपकी पर्सनालिटी ऐसी है कि आपको ऐसा नहीं लगता कि आप बहुत ज्यादा ऑर्गेनाइज्ड हैं या आप बहुत ज्यादा सिस्टम और स्ट्रक्चर के साथ काम करना चाहते हैं, तो बहुत ही बढ़िया बात है। मेरे लिए तो ये बहुत अच्छी बात है क्योंकि आप बहुत फ्लेक्सिबल हैं। मैं आपको कहीं ना कहीं अलग अलग चीजें सिखा सकती हूँ, तो आप अडेप्टिव माइंडसेट डेवलप कर सकते हैं कि मैं इस चीज को किस तरीके से नए तरीके से सोच सकता हूँ, और वो आपको सीधा क्रिएटिव माइंडसेट से कनेक्ट कर सकता है। सो ये बहुत जरूरी है, ये 10 तरह के माइंडसेट अलग अलग पॉइंट पे हम डेवलप कर सकें। ओके, और उसके
बहुत
बाद
जरूरी है कि मेरा किस तरह का माइंडसेट है।
हाँ ऑफ कोर्स, तो वो भी जानना जरूरी है। वो आपके इंटरेस्ट और पर्सनालिटी से निकल के आ सकता है, उनके कोलैबोरेशन से निकल के आ सकता है, वो नेक्स्ट स्लाइड पे आ सकता है। और हम तभी हम कह रहे हैं कि आपका इंटरेस्ट, पर्सनालिटी और एबिलिटी तीनों मिला के आपके हम करियर चॉइसेस सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं। और करियर चॉइसेस आपके वेरियस ऑप्शंस आप देख सकते हो। आप 10 करियर चॉइस निकाल सकते हो, 5 करियर चॉइस निकाल सकते हो, 20 निकाल सकते हो, बट अल्टीमेटली हमको 3 करियर चॉइस निकालने होते हैं, बिकॉज वही हमारे फोकस रहता है। साइंटिफिकली भी ये प्रूवन है कि 3 से ज्यादा करियर चॉइस बहुत आप नहीं उनको अपने लाइफ स्पैन में कर सकते। तो एक प्राइमरी करियर चॉइस हो सकता है, उसके बाद हम सेकेंडरी करियर चॉइस रख सकते हैं, सो दैट वो हमारे वो हों, और दैट्स हाउ हम करियर ऑप्शंस जनरेट करेंगे। बहुत सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं करियर ऑप्शंस जनरेट करने के लिए। आपके पास इंटरनेट अवेलेबल है, इंटरनेट के अंदर 12,000 से भी ज्यादा करियर चॉइसेस अवेलेबल हैं, एंड यू हैव गॉट ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन कनेक्टेड टू रोल्स, skills, scope, pay scales, career path, and everything is available. So we can help you with that. Also, पूरे colleges की पूरी डिक्शनरी अवेलेबल है इंटरनेट पे, यूनिवर्सिटीज अवेलेबल है, सब कुछ अवेलेबल है जहां से आप ये सब चीजें अलग अलग तरीके से निकाल सकते हैं। आजकल क्योंकि हम इस सिचुएशन से अभी जूझ रहे हैं, पैंडेमिक की बात हो रही थी, मिता मैम ने भी स्टार्टिंग में कहा था, सो ऑब्वियसली ऐसी बहुत सारी कंपनीज आ गई हैं जो डिफरेंट यूनिवर्सिटीज के कोर्सेज आपको ऑनलाइन लेके आई हैं, तो आप यहाँ बैठे बैठे भी बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं। पर सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज मैं आज ये बताना चाहूंगी कि हम जब हमारे करियर का डायरेक्शन फाइनली सेट करेंगे या हमारे जब करियर प्लान्स बनाएंगे, एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एलिमेंट है हमारी लाइफ में। जब मैंने सिस्टम माइंडसेट की बात कही थी, ये कंसिडर करना कि हमारे पेरेंट्स क्या सोचते हैं, क्योंकि अल्टीमेटली उनका डिसीजन भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है। ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि हम उनको बिल्कुल साइड में कर देंगे और कह देंगे बस मेरे को तो जो करना है बस मैं ही करूंगा, आप मत बोलिए आप क्या समझते हैं, आप 20 साल पुराने हैं। ऐसा नहीं होता है। तो पेरेंट्स की राय, पेरेंट्स की सोच, पेरेंट्स का एक्सपीरियंस, वो एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एलिमेंट है हमारे करियर को, हमारे डायरेक्शन को सेट करने के लिए। एंड these are the questions that you can ask or sit with your parents and consult and see that how you can add all this to your knowing yourself, and then you can make a career choice. So these questions, कुछ questions ऐसे हो सकते हैं कि आप what do my parents say about their work, उनके वर्क का एक्सपीरियंस क्या रहा है, उनकी करियर फील्ड कैसे रही है, फैमिली में क्या ट्रेंड रहा है, क्या एडवाइस वो मेरे को दे सकते हैं, मेरे भाई बहन क्या कर रहे हैं, वो कितना करियर को एंजॉय कर रहे हैं, उनका पर्सपेक्टिव क्या है। सो मेरे कहने का मतलब है कि खाली अपने ओपिनियंस नहीं, सारे आसपास के लोगों की सोच को समझ के अपने करियर को डिसाइड कीजिए और फिर करियर डायरेक्शन सेट कीजिए। एंड अल्टीमेटली से आप ही का है, ये नहीं कह रहे हैं हम कि आपको किसी के प्रेशर में आने की जरूरत है। अल्टीमेटली एक्शन आप ही को लेना है। तो क्रक्स ऑफ द मैटर इज कि आप ही को इन दोनों एलिमेंट्स को इंटीग्रेट करना होगा, और आप ही को पेरेंट्स, एजुकेटर्स को कनेक्ट करके एक राइट इकोसिस्टम को क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा और कम्युनिकेट करना पड़ेगा कि आपका डिसीजन क्या है। तो इम्पॉर्टेंट ये है कि आप जो भी सोचते हैं, जिस भी तरीके से अपने डिसीजन को फ्रेम करते हैं, उसका राइट कम्युनिकेशन, राइट एक्सप्रेशन इस इकोसिस्टम को बताना जरूरी होता है, सो दैट अल्टीमेटली आपको सब सपोर्ट कर सके। और हम सब सपोर्ट करने के लिए हैं। किसी ने ये क्वेश्चन पूछा भी है कि आप हेल्प करेंगे या आप गाइड करेंगे। ऑफ कोर्स हम लोग हेल्प करेंगे, गाइड करेंगे, और मैं और मेजर साहब यहाँ हैं ही इसीलिए ताकि हम आपको राइट गाइड कर सकें और राइट डायरेक्शन में ले जा सकें। एंड दैट इज व्हाई हम ये आपको पूरा सिस्टम बता रहे हैं कि इस तरीके से आप एक साउंड और साइंटिफिक डिसीजन ले सकते हैं। एंड वो आज, हाँ मेजर प्लीज गो अहेड।
या एक लॉजिकल प्रोसेस फॉलो करने की बहुत ज़रूरत है हमको इस पूरे डिसीजन मेकिंग प्रोसेस में, कि the parents have to create that kind of a platform, both the parents and the educators. I think those two agencies here involved, wherein the child gets that kind of a comfort level. You know, it's not always out of awe, respect, or fear that I have to suppress what I want to express as a child, you know, as a seeker. So they have to create that comfort level for the child to come up and have a dialogue. That dialogue is important. See, the easiest way for a parent is to thrust authority, right? At the same time, when we are saying power of, so that is going to be power of communication that the parents and the educators create. When we say power of expression, that is where the child needs to express, to exercise that power of expression and walk up to the parent or the educator, the teacher, and say, you know, dad, you know, ma'am, this is what I really feel I need to do. Could you help me with that? But कई बार क्या होता है कि अगेन ग्रूमिंग सही नहीं है या ओरिएंटेशन सही नहीं है या इंफॉर्मेशन ही नहीं है पूरे प्रोसेस पे, एंड one agency ends up suppressing, the other agency ends up curbing their own expression. So जो हम बोल रहे हैं कि वो पूरा प्रोसेस कंसिडर करने के बाद when you come to the culmination and you come to the point where you need to take action, at that juncture when you need to take action, that is where the platform for communication, for a dialogue has to be created. And not just for the heck of it, you have to build in a belief into that platform too for your child. And the child has to understand that belief system, match it with its own belief system, and then ride on it. That's when it will become power of expression.
ओके, सो इन द एंड आपको हम जो लॉजिकल और सिस्टमैटिक अप्रोच की हम बात कर रहे हैं, सो जस्ट समराइजिंग दैट होल दैट इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि आप किस तरीके से अपने आप को पहले जाने. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड योर एंटायर सिस्टम and very important to understand your interest, your personality, your value systems, your abilities. कुछ बहुत मेरे साहब ने बिलीफ सिस्टम की बात भी करी है, तो आप उसमें वो इंटीग्रेट हो जाता है इसके अंदर. सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू डिस्कवर सेल्फ, व्हिच इज व्हाट डिस्कवर के साथ फिर आप एक्सप्लोर करिए क्या करियर ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल हैं, क्या मैच करते हैं आपकी पर्सनालिटी, एबिलिटी और इंटरेस्ट को, और क्या अवेलेबल है मार्केट के अंदर, किस तरीके से आप फिट हो सकते हैं उसके अंदर. और उसके बाद आप अपना डायरेक्शन सेट करिए. डायरेक्शन सेट करने के लिए आसपास के इकोसिस्टम को समझना बहुत जरूरी है, आसपास के सिस्टम्स माइंडसेट बनाना बहुत जरूरी है, एंड देन यू एक्चुअली टेक एन एक्शन एंड कम्युनिकेट दैट एक्शन. So this is a systematic approach and this is what all of us can look at. And हम actually systematic approach को दो लेवल पर आपके साथ ला सकते हैं. हम दो लेवल पे आपको सबमिट भी कर सकते हैं. ये इंडिविजुअल लेवल पे साइकोमेट्रिक असेसमेंट होते हैं इस चीज के, एंड वी आल्सो यूज एब्सोल्युटली अ साइंटिफिक साइकोमेट्रिक असेसमेंट, एंड जिसमें ये सारी चीजें आपकी कवर होती हैं. पर्सनालिटी, एबिलिटी, इंटरेस्ट, आपका इमोशनल क्वोशंट कैसा है, आप किस तरह से ऑक्यूपेशन को देख सकते हैं. उसके बाद वी कैन एंगेज विद इन टर्म्स ऑफ रिपोर्ट इंटरप्रिटेशन. ऑनलाइन काउंसलिंग हो सकती है आपके सर्टिफाइड काउंसलर्स के साथ, और देन फिर आपकी गोल शीट बन सकती है कि भाई 1, 2, 3 आप कौन से करियर्स को आगे लेके जाना चाहेंगे, कौन सी स्ट्रीम चुनना चाहेंगे, किस तरीके से इन करियर्स के अंदर आगे जाके आप कैसे एजुकेशन पाथ और करियर पाथ क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, ग्रेजुएशन में क्या कर सकते हैं, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन में क्या कर सकते हैं, वो सारी चीजें यहाँ पे आपको डिस्कवर करा सकते हैं. और आपका एक्शन प्लान बन सकता है, कौन से स्किल्स एंड इंटरप्रिटेशंस आप देख सकते हैं. एंड विद द न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी आई थिंक ये और भी सिंपल हो जाएगा, जो जब इम्प्लीमेंट होना शुरू होगा, क्योंकि आपके वोकेशनल कोर्सेज स्कूल लेवल पे ही शुरू हो जाएंगे, तो वो बहुत सारे आपके जो स्किल्स हैं जो लोग नॉर्मली 12 के बाद सीखते हैं, वो 12 के पहले ही सीखना शुरू कर देंगे, बिकॉज वो सब इंटीग्रेट होना शुरू हो जाएगा आपके एजुकेशन सिस्टम के अंदर.
I think the streams to come would be more application based.
जो जितनी भी जितना भी एब्सोल्युटली दे मोर एप्लीकेशन बेस्ड, और आप मल्टीपल स्ट्रीम्स ले सकते हैं. इस पे आई थिंक कुछ लोगों ने सवाल भी पूछे हैं. वी कैन टॉक, या हमने 5 मिनट आप पे क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं. इंस्टीट्यूशन लेवल पे भी ये चीज हो सकती है. वी कैन कंडक्ट असेसमेंट सेंटर्स फॉर स्टूडेंट्स, एंड उसके अंदर भी सेम तरह की हो सकती है. उनकी मैपिंग कर सकते हैं, उनको हम उनके बारे में और ज्यादा उनको नॉलेज दे सकते हैं अबाउट देयर डेवलपमेंटल एरियाज, अबाउट देयर स्ट्रेंथ्स, अबाउट their interest, how can they actually create an impact at workplace, कौन से desired behaviors वो ला सकते हैं workplace पे, किन चीजों को develop कर सकते हैं, वो सारी चीज वो भी counseling की तरह. we can always talk about that.
One important advantage of conducting an assessment center at the institutes is that even for the institutes, this becomes a good tool and platform for making a repository of various trends that would emerge from the assessment centers. So say we do these assessment centers over a period of 2 to 3 years for every batch that is passing out, either the 10th to 11th ones or the 12th to college batches. We start gaining insight into how not just a particular stream is being favored, but how or why a particular stream had a certain number of dropouts. Why is it that the inclination of a certain section of the students is towards a particular field. So that becomes a to-do for the institutes when we do a collective assessment through an assessment center.
Okay, great. So Ravi, I think बहुत सारे लोग सवाल पूछने को तैयार हैं.
Yeah.
And let's cover this up and let's let them, give them a platform to ask questions, because बहुत सारे लोगों ने privately chat भेजा है कि उनको सवाल, उनको
Yeah,
questions.
so we open the house now. Participants are free to shoot questions. There were some very interesting questions also that came up, and if I may just mention a few. Manisha, you have the questions with you?
I have the questions with me. I can highlight, but in chat there are some questions which have come to me privately. मैं एक बार उनको थोड़ा सा answer कर दूँ. गायत्री है ने पूछा है, can you suggest any website to decide careers? गायत्री, there is no standard website जिस पे आप careers decide कर सकते हो. There are multiple websites आप जिन पे जाके careers के बारे में information देख सकते हो. But however, it is required कि आप एक career counselor के साथ बैठ के ये चीजें decide करिए, because इतना सारा information available है, उसमें से क्या सही है क्या गलत है वो decision power इतनी आसानी से नहीं आएगी. So I would still request you sit with a career counselor and we will be glad to help you with that. आप आइए and we can then take you through different options. Okay, Nigar ji ने पूछा है what to do with children who is not interested in any career. So we'll have to explore a lot of options, Nigar ji, कि किस तरीके से वो careers में interested क्यों नहीं है, क्या problem है. That is why हम discover self की बात करते हैं. तो वो थोड़े बहुत options बात करके पता लग सकता है. Of course, counselors are trained to help you with this as well. So we are ready to work with you on that. Tanmay Thakur wants to ask a question. Tanmay, you are free to ask a question if you have a question. And okay.
Manisha, ma'am, if you could allow me to come in.
Please go ahead, ma'am, please.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, just a question in my mind, or rather a kind of a thought in my mind that fine.
So you're asking this as a principal or as a parent?
Probably both. In the sense that, okay, fine, let us take it in this way, that after this session and after a lot of knowing how to choose careers, the person chooses the right kind of career following a scientific way, maps his interest or personality traits, whatever is required, and aligns the self, herself or himself with his or her career. But finally, I think what still is required, there's one more very important factor that is required, and that is believing that he or she can be successful in that career. Because this present moment, what we get to see is in the younger generation, the tendency to give up very easily. So I think working on the belief system is one more very important factor. If maybe one of you could just highlight that aspect.
Manisha.
मैम थोड़ा सा मैं यहाँ पे आप करूंगी, मुझे एक्सक्यूज कीजिएगा इस चीज में. मैं बिलीफ सिस्टम से ज्यादा मैं किसी और चीज पे काम करना चाहूंगी. आई मे स्टिल बिलीव दैट आई विल बी सक्सेसफुल इन माय करियर, बट इफ माय करियर इज नॉट अलाइंड टू माय इंटरेस्ट, मेरा वो बिलीफ सिस्टम काम नहीं करेगा. नाउ द पॉइंट इज, बिलीफ सिस्टम को चलाने के लिए मुझे मेरी और सारी मशीनरी अलाइन करनी पड़ेगी. वो मशीनरी की बात हम लोग कर रहे हैं, और ये मशीनरी सारी मिलके आपके बिलीफ सिस्टम को बनाएगी. So if I know that I have a right interest which I'm looking at, and some kids have asked a question also about, can I make careers out of my hobbies? Of course, yes, you can make a career out of your hobby. But उसको किस तरीके से आगे लेके जाना है, environment में किस तरीके से उसको mold करना है, अपने आप को आपको किस तरीके से आपके skills develop करने हैं to take that ahead, will make my belief system. And there is no guaranteed belief system right from the childhood which can be put in. कि भैया this is what I am, and I've been greatly brought up by my parents to be hugely positive, but my environment is not supporting that positivity, then I can fall flat on the face. So
a lot of such things I think are circumstantial in nature too.
Absolutely.
My value system could change, my belief system could change. But yes, a pertinent point, Mitra, that you highlight is that I need to have that fixation of my mind, that I bounce back to my, the basic tenets of my value. So bouncing back, that resilience has to be built.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's more important, I think. What we ail from as a society is, the symptoms of say FOMO or log kya kahenge, what if I'm left behind, that fear, not realizing that fear and faith both basically emanate out of an apparition. You don't see anything in either. So in fear, मुझे या तो भूत का या अननोन का मुझे fear है, वो मुझे दोनों नहीं दिख रहे हैं, right? Even in faith I'm believing in something which I cannot see. So if in both the cases I am driven towards something unknown, I rather follow and have faith in something that I can touch and feel, that's right in front of me. And that should give me the power to bounce back to that something that I have seen. Now my value system is right there in front of me, right? So I can always bounce back to it. But the intent and the resolution and the strength to bounce back is what is more important. Baki circumstances will keep changing, and you should have that adaptive mindset to adapt to the situation. Otherwise, if you're not flexible, then you're no good. That's rigidity.
रवि, यहाँ पे मुझे सदगुरु की वो स्टोरी याद आ रही है कि एक बार एक बंदा फॉरेस्ट में ही वाज गोइंग एंड देयर ही सडनली वो खड़ा था और सडनली पिच डार्क, द होल एनवायरनमेंट गोज डार्क, और वो कुछ सेकंड्स के लिए रुक के अपनी जगह पे जड़ की तरह खड़ा हो जाता है कि अब मैं क्या करूं, नाउ आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू. नाउ दिस इज वेयर रवि के जो दो वर्ड्स हैं फियर एंड फेथ की हम बात कर रहे हैं, और फियर की जब हम बात कर रहे हैं तो आपके पास दो रास्ते हैं. या तो आप अपने फियर को कंट्रोल करके वापस बाउंस बैक हो, खड़े हो जाओ और आगे चलो, या फिर आप वहां बैठे रहो, सुबह होने का इंतजार करो जो 10 घंटे दूर है, और आपको ये अनसर्टेनिटी में आप जिए जा रहे हो कि रात को आके जानवर खा जाएगा या कुछ भी हो जाएगा, एंड ऑल दैट कैन एब्सोल्युटली हैपन. नाउ इन बोथ द सिस्टम्स, इन बोथ द सिचुएशंस यू कैन ब्लॉक योर इंटेलिजेंस कंप्लीटली. आपने आज की जनरेशन की बात की, बिकॉज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इज जनरेशन इन द फियर ऑफ लोग क्या कहेंगे और मुझे एक्सेप्टेंस मिलेगी कि नहीं मिलेगी, अपनी इंटेलिजेंस को ब्लॉक करते जा रहे हैं. हमारे पास 8-9 तरह की इंटेलिजेंस होती है. अगर आप गार्डनर की थ्योरी पढ़ेंगे, वी गॉट सम 8-9 काइंड्स ऑफ इंटेलिजेंसेस. दोस हैव टू बी डेवलप्ड, दोस माइंडसेट्स हैव टू बी डेवलप्ड जो हमने बात की थी. तो वो इंटेलिजेंस अगर हम ब्लॉक कर देंगे डर से कि वी कैन नॉट गेट अप एंड द फियर से वी कैन नॉट गेट अप, तो आप बैठे रहेंगे वहां पे, आप कभी आगे स्टेप्स लेंगे ही नहीं. और जैसे ही अगर आपने उनको बाहर, उस सिचुएशन से आपने सोच लिया कि नहीं मुझे बाहर निकलना है, आप देखिए आपका बिलीफ सिस्टम चेंज हो जाएगा. एंड दैट इज व्हाट रवि हैज बीन ट्राइंग टू कीप टेलिंग, एंड हम वही बात करें कि बिलीफ सिस्टम्स ऐसे चेंज होगा व्हेन यू नो वेयर यू आर एंड व्हाट यू आर. तो राइटली आपने क्वेश्चन बहुत अच्छा पूछा, बट आज की जनरेशन की बेसिकली प्रॉब्लम ये है, एंड दैट इज वेयर वी नीड टू मोटिवेट देम एंड ब्रिंग देम आउट.
ये जो दो एजेंसीज है ना, the family ecosystem and the educators, they play a very very pivotal role in making that belief system, right? Taming, training and grooming of that subconscious has to start very early in life, step by step. I don't say we make a Sadhguru at an early age of maybe 6-7. No, I don't say that cannot happen. But knowing the fact that, and research has proven this, that your subconscious mind is actually 30,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind. So, mera subconscious mein, in the deep recess of my mind, if I have those anchors firmly fixated, I know what I need to bounce back. That will strengthen my belief system. So, आपने देखा होगा, जैसे अभी मनीषा ने बात किया कि अंधेरे के अंदर हमारे पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं. अगर आपके पास लाइट नहीं भी है, you keep looking at something in pitch darkness, you will start seeing it. Your physiology is designed that way. Even if there is no ray of light, you will start seeing it. It happens. So that is what we need to realize. I mean, human mind, beautiful machinery. We always have those three choices in life: give up, give in, or give it all you have. That is what we need to develop as an ecosystem.
Right. But here, I mean, like, why I spoke about belief system is that, see, finally, that is one thing that we are looking for in life. We are looking for happiness, right? I believe whatever we are doing for happiness. We adults do so many things, and yet we are not happy. A child does nothing, and yet that child is jumping in joy probably. So somewhere we lose it, whether it's in our education
why do you
or
think
whether
we
in a
lose
career.
it? So it's little drifting from the topic of
Yeah,
careers. But why
probably.
do you think
No.
why do you think you lose it? Because there is so much of information. Again, scientific research proves that there are, at any one point in time, there are 2 million bits of information. Now, this is the binary language that I'm talking, right? 2 million bits of information that hit your mind at one point in time. And the processing capacity of the mind is just 214 bits. So just imagine where 214 is, where 2 million bits are. So much of clutter we accumulate in our mind, analysis paralysis करते हैं, हम डर जाते हैं, हमें मालूम नहीं faith की तरफ tilt होना है या fear की तरफ tilt होना है, and then we keep going round and round in circles. Why not make the entire thinking process simple, scientific, logical? Follow that. उसके बाद जो होगा वो देखा जाएगा. हो सकता है सब कुछ करने के बाद भी you might hit the wrong path, which is okay. So what? You can always take a detour and come back. Who stops you?
Right.
वो हम as those two agencies, हम अपने बच्चों में वो create कर देते हैं कि बेटे नहीं, अगर तूने ये decision नहीं लिया ना, तो अभी तो मतलब heavens are going to fall on you. No, let them experiment. They will find out their own path. Yes, we are there to protect them on the sides. हम लोग उधर खड़े हैं बचाने के लिए. But थोड़ा सा उनको भी, that's where they will build resilience in themselves.
Right. I think I caused a kind of a diversion from the main topic.
No, that's good. It's related. It's related. You touched upon a very important point: belief system.
Because belief system, then I mean the happiness and being happy in the work you do. Like there are a set of people who do work for the sake of it, and there are a set of people for whom work is just not a profession; it's like a calling. And I believe these are the kind of people who really create a difference in whatever they do. Because
history is evident to the fact, ma'am, that it's always the people who are a little unconventional who've created history. Conventional people have never. Right? हमारा डर, on the contrary, the irony of life is that हमारा डर ये होता है कि oh, what if I'm an odd man out? Not realizing that the number 1 is also an odd number, right? So why that fear? And this is my plea to all you kids out there: chill, relax. Apna time aayega, relax. But just start thinking right. Everything will be okay. Have the right setup around you.
Right. Yes, Manisha ma'am, are you taking up any questions?
Yeah, so there are questions. Mithun ne likha hai, ma'am, how to decide which career to take after 10. So Mithun, वही हमने process बताया था, that how can you actually take up careers after the 10? That first discover yourself, and then so that's a systematic process. So it's a complete cycle जिसको आप जिसके through जा सकते हो, and then we look at your interest areas, and then हम ये सारी जो इतनी सारी बातें कर रहे हैं इसीलिए आपको बता रहे हैं ताकि आप एक career की तरफ move कर सकें. Right? But ultimately the point is that आपको जिस चीज में आपको वो जो मैम कह रही थी खुशी मिले, या जिसमें आपका इंटरेस्ट है, जिसमें आपका पैशन और जिसमें आप अपने आप को बोल सकोगे नहीं मुझे करना है, हम उस चीज को डिस्कवर करके करियर के लिए की तरफ जाते हैं. Manvit has asked, ma'am, my question is that what must be our preparation for UPSC from a high school? Okay, Manvit, सबसे पहले UPSC के लिए honestly what is the basic requirement is 3 चीजें तो बहुत abilities तीनों बहुत required हैं, जो आपकी verbal, numerical और आपकी abstract ability है. उसके साथ साथ general awareness, GK, उसकी knowledge होनी बहुत जरूरी है. हालांकि आप UPSC के लिए graduation के बाद बैठते हैं, आप 3rd year के बाद बैठते हैं, उसके पहले तो बैठते नहीं हो, तब तक आपका general awareness होना बहुत जरूरी है. History, civics, सोशल साइंसेज में, नेचुरल उसमें वो सब चीज़ों का पता होना बहुत ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज 11th, 12th, 9th, 10th का पूरा कोर्स आता है जो यूपीएससी में आप बैठते हैं. एंड राइटली सेड, यस, इट इज कंप्लीटली अ वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट पाथ टू मूव टुवर्ड्स यूपीएससी. बहुत सारी गाइडेंसेस अवेलेबल हैं, कोचिंग क्लासेस अवेलेबल हैं, आप कंप्लीटली उसके अंदर एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं. बट पढ़ते रहिए, अलग अलग चीज़ों को पढ़ते रहिए, एक्सप्लोर करते रहिए और जनरल अवेयरनेस बढ़ाते रहिए, वो बहुत ज़रूरी है. ओके,
I think
Tanmay ne likha, sorry, yes ma'am.
Yeah, I mean, there has been these questions, I mean, which has cropped up in our previous sessions that we had conducted on career guidance. And
Okay.
I think there are a few questions here also today, which I saw, and a few on Google Forms. Like suppose a child has got multiple interests, like, you know, there are 3, 4, 5 things that the child likes to do.
Okay.
So which one should be the career option? Which one should be a hobby?
Okay.
And many a times we see them very disoriented. मुझे तो म्यूजिशियन बनना है, तो कितने घंटे रियाज कर रहे हो? नहीं, वो तो रियाज कर रहे हैं, like, you know, they just say arbitrarily that they want to be a musician or a writer or a whatever, but then they do not have the roadmap to become or to achieve that goal.
So ये roadmap आप okay, sorry, I just could.
Yeah,
so ये roadmap career counseling में clear होता है, and when we do career counseling, this is the roadmap what we clear. Any child like you and me also, not child, you and me also can have multiple interests. मेरे भी 4 interests साथ में चलते हैं, अभी भी चलते हैं, इस उम्र में भी चलते हैं. But the point is, I need to select.
Oh, she's a terrific painter.
Oh wow.
So, but the point is that उनमें से मुझे किसको प्राइमरी कंसिडर करना है वो इम्पोर्टेंट होता है, किसको सेकेंडरी रखना है वो इम्पोर्टेंट होता है. तो प्राइमरी के लिए मुझे ये देखना पड़ेगा कि पिछले 1-1.5 साल में मैं ऐसी कौन सी एक्टिविटीज करती जा रही हूँ उस प्राइमरी के लिए जो मुझे इट्स कीपिंग माय इंटरेस्ट गोइंग इन दैट पर्टिकुलर लाइन. कुड बी सम रिलेटेड स्टडी टू साइंस, कुड बी सम रिलेटेड स्टडी टू कंप्यूटर्स, और कुड बी एनीथिंग. वो फिर मैं उसमें से काउंसलिंग के अंदर ये चीजें डिसाइड होती है कि आपको कौन सा प्राइमरी रखना है, और बाकी आप साथ साथ हमेशा रेकमेंडेड होता है 2-3 सेकेंडरी रख के चलने चाहिए, बिकॉज you never know when in life the secondary becomes a primary, and you never know 40 साल के बाद आप suddenly you can come about and say बस अब मैं थक गया, अब मेरे से ये नौकरी नहीं होती 9 से 5 की, I want to go back to my calling, which could be my painting or which could be my singing or anything else. And if you are a multiple capacity person और आप 3-4 एक साथ चला सकते हैं, चलाइए ना, किसने मना किया. आपको बैलेंस क्रिएट करना है, आप चलाइए, perfectly fine. So just to give you an example, मैं मेरी पेंटिंग भी करती हूँ, साथ साथ में मेरे काउंसलिंग की, मैं मेरी कुकिंग की हॉबी भी करती हूँ. I conduct a lot of cooking classes, I do a lot of painting classes, I go for a painting class to a teacher, and so all this are there. And then I'm very fond of fitness, so that also continues. So nothing stops you, and you can monetize everything. I sell my paintings also, so I do that also. Balance आपको create करना है, बट ये चीज काउंसलिंग में क्लियर होती है, कौन से पाथ को पिक करना है, किस तरीके से पिक करना है. Okay, Tanmay is asking, ma'am, I am interested in mass media like in Bollywood. I want to open a YouTube channel of mine, so will you tell me is it right or not? I'm looking forward for a prompt reply. Sorry Tanmay, हम बहुत सारे सवाल जवाब दे रहे थे तो आपको मिस कर दिया, I am sorry. But mass media और Bollywood दो अलग अलग चीजें हैं बच्चे. Bollywood ये मास मीडिया का कोर्स आपको लेके जाता है, या तो आप किसी मीडिया कंपनी में या मीडिया एजेंसी में काम करोगे, या फिर आप जर्नलिस्ट बनोगे, या फिर आप एंकरिंग करोगे, उस तरह. बॉलीवुड इज कंप्लीटली कनेक्टेड टू एक्टिंग एंड ऑल दैट. ऑफ कोर्स
You actually need no certification related to Bollywood.
हाँ, कोई सर्टिफिकेशन की जरूरत नहीं है. मास मीडिया में अगर आपको सिस्टमैटिकली मूव करना है तो आपको मास मीडिया में कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ेगा. यूट्यूब चैनल खोलिए ना, कि किसने रोका है, बट किस चीज पे खोलना चाहते हैं वो जरा क्लियर कर लीजिए. एंड कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, आप अगर अपने फॉलोअर्स क्रिएट कर सकते हैं तो यू आर मोस्ट हैप्पी. हमको भी बताइए, आई विल आल्सो कमेंट टू दैट. एब्सोल्युटली.
In fact, opening a YouTube channel would need more of technical expertise than only mass media.
नहीं, YouTube चैनल खोलने के लिए टेक्निकल एक्सपर्टीज की जरूरत नहीं है. आजकल के बच्चे आर सो फार एडवांस्ड इन यूजिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स, उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट आप क्या करना चाह रहे हैं उस पे है. And definitely, Megha is telling me, I overthink a lot about my career. I end up thinking that I'm good for nothing. In this case, how can we deal with? बच्चे, good for nothing का क्या मतलब है? क्यों good for nothing है? ऐसा सोचना भी क्यों है आप good for nothing? I think this needs to be a personal conversation or maybe a counseling conversation. कभी भी अपने आप को underestimate मत करिए. आप में हर इंसान यूनिक होता है, हर इंसान की यूनिक एबिलिटीज होती हैं, यूनिक स्ट्रेंथ्स होती हैं, और कुछ ना कुछ सब में ऐसा होता है जो डिफरेंट होता है. पॉइंट इज वो डिफरेंट हमको डिस्कवर करना है. अपने आप को दूसरों से कंपेयर मत कीजिए, बिकॉज दैट इज नॉट व्हाट यू कैन डू. यू कैन नॉट बिकम लाइक एनीवन, यू कैन बिकम योर ओन सेल्फ. दैट इज व्हाट आई स्ट्रांगली बिलीव इन. आपके रोल मॉडल हो सकते हैं कि मुझे बिल गेट्स की तरह बनना है, बट बिल गेट्स की तरह वो सारी चीजें आप क्या पता उससे बेटर बन के निकल जाए, एंड दैट इज व्हाट यू नीड टू लुक. तो वो डिस्कवरी से आएगा. And that is where we come back to the same thing, that you need to discover yourself more to stop thinking like this.
Mitra, you are a physician a physicist by qualification, right?
Yeah.
So in physics, the definition of work done is you need to have that displacement, means movement. So I could wish for something, but I make no movement in that direction. That remains wishful thinking. But if I wish for something, as even Manisha said, and I actually do something in that direction, it is only then that I have worked upon whether it is my primary interest or secondary interest. That movement has to be there.
Absolutely.
If that's not there, so for example, somebody said, I want to become a writer, what do I do? Okay, so if you've become you want to become a writer, have you been reading other writers works? Have you been working on your grammar, your vocab, different genres of writing? Have you been into some kind of a literary interest, literature, prose and stuff like that? If you've not been doing that and only thinking that I want to be a writer, then it remains wishful thinking.
Absolutely.
So any path that we take, there has to be a commensurate movement in that direction.
बिल्कुल ठीक. I think Ravi, there's a question for you. There's a girl who has asked, Nishita. She said, being a girl, how shall I prepare for CDS?
Yeah, even
In a better
Ankita
position
has
to
asked
answer
that. So, lady, now the Indian Defence Forces have actually opened for the women folk on permanent commission basis. So no longer that we have that 10-year, 14-year embargo for women. Now both men and women are at one. The streams or the subjects that they would test you on in the initial, so there would be series, sequence in the selection group. You would have to appear for your serious entrance exam, which is the written exam. Then you need to go in for your 4 to 5 days, 4 days, I guess, you need to spend on your psycho tests and psychology test and your group discussion, your team building exercise, your analytical abilities and all of that stuff, on which you would be judged over those 4 days. If you clear those 4 days, then for the next 4 days, you go through your medicals. So total 8 days of your physical contact selection process other than your written. In your written, you would be judged on topics from general knowledge. And now I think they've included data interpretation too, which earlier used to be part of the bit of GMAT. So that and your numerical ability and your reasoning. GK forms a bigger chunk, general knowledge forms a bigger chunk of that. And great, I mean, the Indian Army or Indian Defence Forces for that matter need an equal number of women too on board. Why not? Good choice.
Okay, Shrishti has a question. You have two contrasting things which may not be combined. How to choose a career then? You'll have to look at where you have a stronger passion, Shrishti, and in both of them, किसमें से ज़्यादा passion है और किसको आगे लेके जाना चाहते हैं तभी. And वो थोड़ा discussion से निकल सकता है, because if you can be a little specific. Even Santosh asked a question. It happens that we try to change our belief system and someone from society says it's all rubbish. What do you do in that situation? Santosh, depend करता है आप कौन सा system change करना चाह रहे हैं. I think थोड़ा specific देंगे तो specific जवाब रवि भी दे सकते हैं, मैं भी दे सकती हूँ. But किस तरह का belief system और किस perspective में change करना चाह रहे हैं वो है. मैं तभी आपका इस बात का जवाब दे पाऊंगी. Seema Shri has asked, ma'am, do passion and success go in hand? बच्चे passion है तो success अपने आप आएगी, कहीं ना कहीं से आएगी. That is a done thing. So, and success सबकी definition अलग होती है, आपकी शायद अलग होगी, मेरी अलग होगी. And I cannot have a standard definition of success. I cannot say that this career is going to give you 100% success or this line is going to give you 100% success. As rightly said by Mitra ma'am and Major also पहले, अगर आपका passion है और आप उसमें move कर सकते हो, कहीं नहीं जाएगी. But अगर आप बैठे-बैठे सोचते रहोगे, तो success कभी नहीं आएगी. So that's all it is. Okay, Adarsh ने पूछा है gaming. How can you pursue career in gaming? Yes, Adarsh.
Manisha ma'am, your voice is cracking. We are losing you.
There are special game management courses and degrees available now. आप उसके लिए कर सकते हैं, but वो सारे कंप्यूटर के अंदर आते हैं. They need not go through engineering computer sciences, but you can completely go through your. Sorry, I thought I got frozen. So, can you hear me now? Ravi, am I audible?
Yeah, you are. We
हाँ,
lost you.
so, oh sorry. So I was saying that जरूरी नहीं है आप ये gaming courses केवल engineering के through करें. ये gaming courses आप independently भी कर सकते हैं. There are game development degrees available, but they are available with BSc IT or they are available with BCA. वो आपको explore करना पड़ेगा. Vocational courses by central government is also available now, which are on gaming technology and this thing. आप वहाँ भी explore कर सकते हैं. So and definitely it's a viable career.
So
Okay.
Yuvraj has a question for me. He says that many times you feel you could maybe pursue your father's business since he's a businessman, or I could pursue my own interest, which is in. So I feel I could do law maybe because I'm good at in debating. So again, Yuvraj, see, as we said, we just spoke about wishful thinking. Debating alone does not mean that you could get into the career of law, you become an advocate or a lawyer. There are other aspects also. So if you need to really validate that, yes, law or the legal domain would be the career for you, there would be other aspects that you need to take a dipstick off, right, and validate. As Manisha earlier said, we would have to see your other personality factors too, not just one interest factor, but the other personality factors too,
Yes.
to determine that yes, what you are thinking is right. And that is one major, should I use the word flaw in decision making, that we start presuming that this is what I'm thinking is right based on addressing just one factor. So it's an ensemble of different factors, different parameters that go into deciding where your orientation lies. So I would honestly suggest that you do a deeper intervention into where your natural orientation is.
Absolutely. Okay, Chris has asked me if all interests are major. Chris, सारे interest major नहीं हो सकते हैं. You will have to pick a choose between aerospace engineering और software engineering. अगर आपको दोनों में IIT के थ्रू जाना है तो एग्जाम कॉमन है, बट अगर आपको अलग अलग तरीके से जाना है, डिप्लोमा कोर्सेज भी अवेलेबल हैं, सेपरेट डिग्रीज भी अवेलेबल हैं, तो फिर आपको पिक एंड चूज करना पड़ेगा कौन सी एक्टिविटी में आप ज्यादा कंट्रीब्यूट करते हो इन योर एवरीडे लाइफ. Are you working towards more softwares and developing that, or are you working more towards aerospace engineering or interest in understanding more about aeroplanes and other space crafts? So that's how you determine that. Okay, Shrishti is again asking me if I like science stream but I don't like hurting things. Shrishti, कोई जरूरी नहीं है science में आपको सिर्फ काटना पीटना पड़ता है. So I don't think so that is the only line which is available in science. There are multiple lines. There are close to 67 different careers available in science with bio. And 57 different, अभी 57 से भी ज़्यादा हैं, more careers science with engineering. So कोई इसमें ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि आपको हर जगह काटना पीटना पड़ता है. There are other lines like microbiology, there are other lines like biotechnology, there are other lines like biosciences जिसमें आपको कहीं काटने पीटने की जरूरत नहीं है. So a noble thought that you do not like hurting things. You are suitable for science stream, but science तभी pick करिए जब बहुत deep passion है. अदरवाइज साइंस खाली सिंबल स्टेटस सिंबल के लिए उठाना है और क्योंकि दुनिया कर रही है मैं भी करूंगा और मैं पीछे रह जाऊंगा, वही लोग क्या कहेंगे और मेरे को एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे, तो साइंस मत उठाइए प्लीज. साइंस इतना आसान नहीं है और उसमें जी जान लगती है. 12 से 14 घंटे की ताकत है तो साइंस उठाइए, नहीं तो पीछे हट जाइए. बहुत और करियर्स हैं जो उतना ही आपको देंगे जितना एक साइंस वाले को दे सकते हैं.
Pushpanjali says, I'm confused in my choices. She wants to be a fighter pilot, but many say that it is not a line for girls. Lady, don't go by that dictum at all. Do what you like. But once you take that decision, it has to be an informed decision. Once you take that decision, then the ownership is yours. Because every career choice will come with its own baggage. Good or bad. Good or bad, both. Right? So yes, So far, all these years, they all, in the past, it was a field which was dominated by the male fraternity, but it opened up to the women, and women have aligned to it very beautifully. There are challenges with that too. If you are okay with those challenges, go ahead, pursue your passion, but take an informed decision. No harm in being a fighter pilot.
Whoever said who wants to be a fighter
Great.
pilot, I would just like to say that was my dream as well. I could not achieve it.
Yes.
And therefore, whoever has asked for it, please go for it.
Please contact Mitra. She'll tell you what the pain is like.
And watch the film on I think there was a film, I've forgotten the name of the film, on Gunjan Saxena, who
Gunjan
was a
Saxena.
part of, I think that's the name of the film, if I'm not mistaken. So see that if you want some motivation, but please go for your dreams.
Okay, Maitri said she wants to become a spy. So what is the stream? Maitri, spy के लिए science लेना पड़ेगा. हालांकि कोई ऐसा mandatory नहीं है, but still I think better you take a science because आगे जाके आपको उसको divide करना पड़ेगा किस तरह के spy. There are psychological spies who work with criminals and penology and psychology and criminology. There are spies who work towards the other side in terms of taking forensic sciences. So it depends करता है आपको किस line में उधर move करना है. वो आप देख सकते हो. Nigar, you've
So
completed
it's
your
not
BBS.
just about
Yes, you.
leaving your academic curriculum and peeping into your neighbors. That's not spying. So there is
Yeah.
a whole lot of profound curriculum that you need to follow to be a spy, right?
And
Yeah,
psychology
it's
is probably a part of
absolutely-
it,
Oh yes, it is.
integral part of it.
Yes, completely a part of it. Okay, Nigar has said she's completed her BDS, but it is okay to take a risk for my postgraduate and choose a different career. Absolutely okay. If you're not comfortable with doing BDS or दांत नहीं तोड़ने हैं, तो please आप we can discuss. इसमें कोई problem नहीं है. वो करिए जहाँ पे आपका दिल लगे और जहाँ पे आप really passion और interest से काम कर सकें. Otherwise कोई फायदा नहीं है careers में काम करने का.
Exactly.
Okay, it's 8:30, ma'am. There are still 80 new messages.
I
Yeah.
guess,
You want me to
Mitra,
go ahead?
we need another session organized, maybe another 8-hour session if we have to, if those 1,200 move to,
Absolutely.
respond.
Absolutely. Very true.
That is a very interesting. Sorry.
No, that is what I mean. I was just scrolling through the questions, and maybe if I thought that if we could find any which
Okay,
are
we'll do that.
slightly
No worries.
different,
कोई problem.
I leave it up to you. But then one question I felt was interesting that I think I've lost that question. But I'm interested in medicine, but then I want to also, I love acting as well. So very contrasting, choices. But then acting, where is that question? Yeah, I would love to pursue a career in the field of medicine, but I haven't really been doing well. I would also love to pursue a career in acting, but I'm a bit hesitant about it as it's not a very secure field. The sense of public opinion, log kya kahenge, LKK, and luck will play a major role in such a field. So what does a child do
Luck
when they
plays
are...
a role everywhere. The angels have to sing on your side to make you successful if you take the right decision at the right time and the right place. So every field is as lucky or not so lucky as the other. And but I mean, there are a lot of other realities, your family reality, your economic reality, your academic reality that will decide which one should become primary, which one should become secondary. Right?
See, I'll tell you, to support to what Ravi said, of course, acting is a difficult field. It is not that easy to get into acting, but acting क्या अभी बहुत सारे sources हैं. खाली film, TV acting या film acting is not the only area available. You can still get into theatre. You can get into digital. There are so many platforms where you can put up your things. So that is also something which is available. So acting can be done at various platforms nowadays. पहले इतना सब कुछ खुला नहीं था. अब बहुत सारे avenues खुले हैं.
A struggle है. So if you're ready to put up with that kind of struggle, maybe you can leave everything else and give it your all that.
Absolutely.
If not, if your other realities compel you to address them in a certain given frame of time, then maybe you can give it a shot, but then come back to reality too.
Yeah, I think we wind up here gradually. Dinesh, you have been silent. I think I just be doing all the talking.
I was listening to
So sorry.
So Dinesh, you actually got bugged, or it was really engrossing?
Yeah, actually, I was so tempted to reply all the things, just holding myself.
Yeah, I know.
You can always pitch in, please. There's no harm. The more the merrier.
Very well.
Okay. Somebody definitely asked about, a very interesting question. What are the qualities that we need to have in us and the best known personality? Let me tell you one thing, there is nothing good, bad, right, wrong about any personality. कोई इस तरीके से you can't measure a personality कि आप अच्छे हो, आप बुरे हो, आप सही हो, आप गलत हो, और ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. What you need to do is you need to modify behaviors in your personality to suit your careers. और ऐसा भी नहीं है कि आप अगर लोगों से बात नहीं करते हो तो आप कस्टमर सर्विस रोल्स में नहीं जा सकते हो, या आप ऐसे रोल्स में नहीं जा सकते जहां पे आप लोगों से बात करनी पड़ेगी, या हर रोल में आपको करनी पड़ेगी. तो यू नीड टू मॉडिफाई बिहेवियर्स suiting to what you like to do and what the role demands, the job demands. So ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि आपको ये सही है, ये गलत है, या ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. वो कोई जवाब नहीं है इसका.
You know, Mr. Manzoor used a very nice phrase, honor your personal aura. That's important.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth, Major. I was just about to say
So
that.
that's why we are on the same team.
Yeah.
So very, very valid phrase, statement that he made. Please honor that personal aura. You are special. Every identity, every personality is special. I mean, what you have, I may not. No matter how much, higher I climb the ladder of success, so-called success.
I think the questions are still coming in. So what I would suggest is if you all could show on the screen your contact email IDs or whatever, I think that would be a good thing. And anybody who would like to be in touch with you can mail you all their queries. We are so sorry, audience, that we are running out of time, and it's time we put an end to the session. And before
This is Bhavika. I was unmuted by one of the hosts because since long I wanted to ask her this question only, that if you can put up your contact details and all, that is one thing.
Yeah.
And second most very important thing, that if somebody is having two contrasting career, one of becoming doing something in physics, and the other way having interest in music also. So are there any career options open in India? No, I know according to the new education policy, yes, after some years, yes, we will have. But someone who's already 15 or 16 years of age, right now, I don't think they have this option. Sir, am I audible?
So, ma'am, to answer you, there is no restriction on you pursuing a certain interest. Point number one. Point number two, I don't think there is a mechanism where you could opt a physics with music. Maybe it's in times to come there would be. But then you need to first decide which one do you really want to pursue as a career or as a hobby. Because if music...
Sir, kids are really confused at this age. They actually don't know what is career and what is hobby. See, as a parent, as a teacher, both I am asking. See, they feel that, both the things look good to them. So, I mean, how do we reach him?
This particular case, cases of such type would only be addressed after a personal intervention. We need to gauge where the interest, which side of the interest is heavy.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So, we would like to definitely have the contact details wherein we can, share this detail to our institute also, wherein the interested parents can contact you. And, my friends, the ones who are actually, in this dilemma, they can also, you're the best people to guide us.
So the choice of questions that have come to us itself is evident of the fact that this entire process is not linear.
Not at all, sir. 100%
It is so
agree.
twisted. It is so twisted. You could have bizarre, cases and examples of divergent interest orientation.
Sir, maybe in the older days.
Bhavika ma'am, please allow me to come in. I think we are running short of time.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
we really need to wind up. Please don't mind me cutting you short, but
no problem.
We'll get back to you, ma'am.
Yes.
I just one last request. Can you just share the last PPT thing, because that is left to take a screenshot. That's the only thing. That's only last request.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've taken all the screenshots.
How
So,
modest.
good.
You
Yeah,
admitted you
modest.
took all our screenshots.
No, because I
And
want
I
to share
love
it
your
with
honesty.
I want to share it with my, kids of 14, 15 years age who have missed this session. Missed. Really, really, really good session, and they have missed it.
Ma'am, your enthusiasm, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
there's a little to-do that we want to leave you all on towards the end of this program, and let me just show it to you. Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll just take a screenshot, sir. Just give me 1 second.
So if you align with, if you find a relation to what we've said, what we've discussed over the last 2.5 hours, in case we wish to move on a more methodical path of deciding what we want to do in our lives, there has to be a commensurate shift in the way we think. What we did so far was we learned, we gathered our learning, we did education from a job or a degree perspective. Right? What we advocate is we rather learn for life. We learn life skills. What is going to build my resilience, my belief system, how I am going to become more sequential in my decision making, how I'm going to explore, how I need to put a process in everything that I do. That discipline has to be inculcated in ourselves. So rather than thinking linear, we start thinking non-linear. Rather than making irresponsible choices, we start making responsible choices, and we stand by our decisions. We should have that courage of conviction. We need to build that courage of conviction. Along with us, both the agencies, the family ecosystem at school and at home, and the educators at the school level, both have to inculcate that courage of conviction in the students to stand by their decisions. Rather than having a well-informed mind and keeping focus only on how much information I can bombard onto my mind, rather we go and create a well-formed mind, right? Not informed, not just informed, but well-formed. Not just in quantity, but in quality, in content too. Rather than being somebody who's lost in the crowd, I start talking about my unique story, my USPs, what's special about me, right? We stop using phrases like I'm no good. No, we're all unique, right? If that happens, we stop drifting along life, because then we will start validating whatever hits our mind. If we know that my processing capacity of my mind scientifically is only 214 bits in a moment, then I will start validating everything and filter the clutter that is coming in. Right? But all said and done, at the end of the day, this is time for us to stand up and start reflecting within. We can't be staring into a huge oblivion and say, "Mujhe malum nahi." No, it's a challenging world outside. We need to take ownership of this moment in our life.
Wonderful. I think the questions are still coming in, and that itself justifies the need for such sessions. And Dinesh, I believe you wanted to come in. And just before I give it or put it, ask Dinesh to come in, Bhavika ma'am, you were speaking about physics and music, if I'm not mistaken. The limited information that I have, there are institutions like Ashoka University, which allows you to take maybe computer science with a performing arts. Probably there's physics as well. So you can always connect with such institutes. You can always browse on the net for such institutes. If not anything, come to the St. Vivekananda YouTube channel, and there was a session with Ashoka University, and you'll get the details there. Dinesh, over to you.
So, ma'am, like I just wanted to share this, that this question was very common. कि हमें अगर दो career choices में interest है, then is there a scope in India? Is there possibility of mixing two interests together? And right, I think Ravi sir very correctly said, like, we really need to understand, when you do one-on-one session, you really understand whether that interest is there or not, or is it a real interest, or is it just a a
Yeah, it could be a pseudo orientation.
pseudo interest, right?
Yeah.
Wishful thinking. That
Right.
was the term. Yeah.
But what actually doesn't change is actually your core foundation, right? As sir mentioned that your belief system, you always can update, and you can always go towards that. One idea that while I researched about different career options and how these careers are being taught globally, what I realized and what I learned, I just wanted to share with all the students here, is that try to mash up the interest, right? For example, you love economics and you love physics. You can create a very low cost or a very cost effective solution, right? You can mix your any two interests together and come up with a new profession or come up with a new career altogether. The degree that we are selecting is probably a stepping stone towards your career, right? It's not that like, for example, I have selected engineering. I did my engineering and then I'm interested or passionate about education, right? So I can mix this two and I can create and go to a career which is probably I don't know right now. And as we all know that most of the careers that most of these kids will go don't even exist, right? So I really feel like you love creating content, and YouTube have become a medium where you can become an influencer, or you can start creating, any content of your choice, right? But if you see, like, I really feel like do the mashup. That will really, really help. In many of the cases, interest 1, interest 2, interest 3, mash up and see what all can you create. It's not necessary that interest 1 versus interest 2. It can be combined interest also. So that's the only thing I wanted to share. It may be very crazy. Like, for example, I love math and magic, and I created Mathemagician show, right? I do a math shows where I mix both the interest. So I'm sure like there are many such things. And once you hear to more and more people, you will realize that it's possible to mash up. So that's just one thing I wanted to add in to the whole discussion.
Great. Yeah, lovely input.
Yeah. So I think we wind up, and I think Khatoniar sir, are you there? Principal of EduRite Academy, DIFO. If you are there, then maybe we thank you for collaborating with us for this program, and maybe quick 2 lines from you. Khatoniar sir, are you there?
Yeah, but,
Okay. I think I saw him entering the meeting. Well, Sujata, I would like to call upon Sujata, who is the project chairperson of Lions Club of Guwahati Scholars and who has been doing all the collaborating work. Sujata, your turn for the valedictory note, please. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. And it was really a very, very enriching session with Major Ravi Khanna sir. So the event is an initiative of Lions Club of Guwahati Scholars, Lions Club of Guwahati Kamrupa. Special thanks to Lion Rajesh Agarwala, project chairperson of Lions Club of Guwahati Kamrupa. The event has been powered by St. Vivekananda English Academy Guwahati, which is consistent in its efforts to network, collaborate, and enrich the student, teacher, parent community with resources of validated information from US to UK to the different parts of the country. St. Vivekananda English Academy has used the pandemic as an opportunity to collaborate globally, strongly believing in the idea knowledge shared is knowledge squared. The event was also been powered by Collins Learning India, thanks to Rajeshri Nyogi, DGM Product and Marketing, Nirjyoti Boro, Regional Head, Northeast India. Now, special thanks to our collaborating institutions, Assam Downtown University, thanks to Dr. Sunandan Barua, Dean Engineering and Technology. Thank you, Dr. Hiren Sharma, sir, Professor and HOD, Department of Information Technology, Sikkim Manipal Institute, Gangtok. Swami Vivekananda International School, Kolhapur. Thank you, Madam Geeta Shetty. We also thank EduGen, Mr. Dinesh Lahoti, sir, for co-moderating and providing necessary technical support. Thank you, EduRite Academy. And we also thank International School, Guwahati, Sir Pulok Bhattacharjee, Academic Coordinator Sagarika Ma'am, event in charge Devashmita Biswas ma'am for coordinating. We also thank St. Mary's Higher Secondary School, Dimapur, Nina Datta ma'am. And also we thank NPS International. Gratitude to everyone who shared and helped us spread the information regarding the event. Special thanks to Mukesh Achtani of Mother's Pride chain of schools. And gratitude to the speakers, the panelists, and team Rudefine. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
And sincere thanks to all those who've been part of this webinar today, not to forget the chief guest and Mr. Manzoor, and the lovely audience. I wish there were more. I wish there was more time to interact with all of you, but a splendid interaction nonetheless. And I will just for once share the contact ID again. Largely Manisha would get back to people because she handles this particular vertical. So for the ease of commonality, we've given the common ID. And can we see the screen?
Yeah. So finally, you came back to my belief system. A life without a belief system is like sailing on a ship without your sails.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is quintessentially there. And if you see, this image also was, picked by Manisha. Let me give the kudos to her. The image of the ship actually is a jigsaw. So coming to that one belief system of putting the entire picture right is a process, bit by bit, which you have to achieve. So all said and done, lovely interaction, guys, and chill karo. There's no hurry. Sab ho jayega, right? Acha career bhi aa jayega. Just first get to know yourself well. That's more important. All the best to all of you from Team Rudefine.
Thank you so much. All the best.
One moment, I'll just put the contact email on the chat. As far as I remember, it was vcare@rudefine.com.
Yeah.
So all participants and everyone who wish to connect, here is your connect ID, vcare, WECARE, @rudefine.com. And that is where you can send your emails. And
in case there are any specific emails for me, I'll take them on. Otherwise, largely Manisha would respond to them.
Yeah, I was aware of your email ID through which we connected, and therefore I shared that too.
So that is initially I had given 2. Then I thought maybe few would go here, few, and then we'll keep exchanging. So they come into one repository, and from there we can.
Wonderful. So a big thank you to Team Rudefine for the additional time that we took. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Dinesh.
The evening was dedicated for Northeast. I'm so happy to reach out.
By the way, what I forgot to mention is, I think there was one special reason why Major Khanna agreed immediately to my mail when I asked him to do this session. Major, would you say that, or should I mention that? Your connect with Northeast.
Oh, it's a long story. Long story. Badi mayavi story.
3 long years.
3 long years I've spent during my stint in the army here. And I think it was these 3 years that were a turning point in my life as an army officer. The kind of experiences that I've gone through, physical, spiritual, revelations, all of that bundled into those 3 years. And I have a very, very special connect with Northeast. Some very special friends that I still have in my life. So mainly it's a very Mayavi experience. I always connected with that. Yeah.
Wonderful. Exactly. So goodbye and good night, and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you so much. Special thanks to you, Mitra. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
We'll get back. Thank you.
Bye-bye.